New details of the woman who was killed last night at a busy intersection in Northwest Gainesville. That story first tonight on your news at 6.
It's not a fake problem. Counterfeit money is surfacing at businesses all around Lake City. Tonight, police are hot on the trail to find out just what the source is.
And an officer of the law is caught breaking the law while on the job. Find out how he was caught. Your news at 6 starts now.
Now, from your local source, TV20 News at 6 in high definition.
Good evening. Police say the woman who was killed last night crossing 13th Street in Northwest Gainesville was not using a crosswalk. It's the second death in a month on a Gainesville road.
TV20's Kyla Ryan has an update on the death and finds out if residents in our area think roads are becoming more dangerous. Now, Kyla, you say you got many different opinions today on how safe Gainesville roads are.
That's exactly right, Dave. This tragedy and another just a month ago that you mentioned begs the question, are our streets safe for pedestrians? What I found out today was it depends on who you ask. When you're biking, is that when you see kind of these dangerous behaviors?
I see it all the time.
Unsafe behaviors on Gainesville roads that one resident says are just inexcusable.
There's a lot of inattentive driving, a lot of red light running. Red lights are optional for people. It seems very dangerous.
And last night it proved deadly for 59-year-old Shelly Thomas, who police say was killed instantly when she was hit on Northwest 13th Street.
So any clues as to why she would just walk out in front of traffic?
It's too early on to know. The investigation obviously just started last night, and our investigators will be interviewing witnesses, family members, anyone that can offer any insight.
Police say the woman crossed in the northbound lane of 13th Street, and it was a green light in both directions. Thomas is the second person killed by a car in the last month, and Dubé says that's two deaths too many.
I hope that people realize that they can be more responsible. It seems like you hear of accidents every day, and that doesn't seem to be enough to get the point across.
Despite the death, another man told me he believes that Alachua County is actually one of the safest places in Florida for pedestrians. It's all about being aware.
Coming up on red lights, I always slow down. If it's a green light, I slow down and look.
Being aware as a driver, but also as the person walking.
Act as if the car coming down the road is not going to see you and try to plan ahead a little bit.
It's this planning ahead that Dubé says is key to keeping those in front of the wheel and behind it safe.
I think it goes both ways. I've definitely seen bicyclists and pedestrians not looking when they're using the street.
Now we asked police if the driver who hit Thomas was going to face any charges. They say he was obeying all traffic laws, so it isn't likely. Kyla Ryan, TV20 News.
Lake City police are investigating why so many businesses have been hit with counterfeit bills. Police say around July 15th, businesses like CVS and SNS saw an increase in counterfeit money. Investigators say people have come in and paid with fake 50s, 20s, and even $5 bills. This morning, when Dixie was hit, police say they can't pinpoint one specific person because it's been a different person using the fake money at different stores.
It's just a myriad of businesses, different denominations, and the suspects range from a white male to a black female to a black male, so it's covering everything across the board.
Police say local business owners need to be aware. Coming up tonight at 11, we'll hear from a local business owner and his plan to try and not lose any money.
Well, it's another case of a private act in a public place. One day after 4 men were busted for lewd behavior in an adult supercenter in Palatka, word that another man is accused of the same thing, this time just feet away from children. Gainesville police arrested 26-year-old Brendan Michael Magic yesterday afternoon at the Oaks Mall, where he's an employee at the Dakota Watch Company kiosk. That's across from the Children's Place store. According to the arrest report, a customer and her 13-year-old brother saw Magic expose himself. Several other children were nearby. Psychiatrists tell TV20 that this type of behavior usually has less to do with exhibitionism and more to do with impulse control.
We have things that are called egosyntonic, dystonic. A person wants to, a person doesn't want to, but they find themselves having an impulse control disorder where they feel they have to. In that case, it can constitute a neuropsychiatric illness called paraphilias, which are very, very treatable.
Magic denied that he exposed himself or performed a lewd act, but he is charged with lewd and lascivious exhibition, which is a felony.
Time to take your first look at the weather, and if you'd like to do something maybe outdoors tonight, what should we expect?
Chief Meteorologist Bill Quillen is here to tell us where there might be some rain.
Yeah, just a few isolated showers here and there. You have to look up in the sky as you're driving around earlier this evening. Most areas going to remain pretty dry. Take a look at what we have out there now. Storm Vision radar has been picking up on a couple of spots. You can see a very significant rain event here in southern Suwannee County, developing and pushing to the south into northern Gilchrist County. Alachua County, not a lot going on now. You can see trying to build up a couple of showers and thunderstorms, but not having much luck. A little bit further to the north as you head into areas near Lake Butler and Stark, just to your north up to Lottie. That's where the only spot we have some other shower activity for this evening. Evening forecast as we head over the next couple of hours, getting into the middle 80s by 8 p.m. and then into the upper 70s by 10 p.m. More on that in your forecast in just a few minutes.
School kids may find it hard to believe, but this is the beginning of back to school time. The start of the new school year is less than a month away.
That's not the only thing that's new for some Alachua County students. TV20's Lisa Norrie reports that a new school is just about ready to serve a rapidly growing neighborhood.
Construction workers are on a roll as they work to complete a brand new elementary school. Meadowbrook is set to open on August 20th, so they're moving quickly to get everything in place.
It's a new school that we've needed for quite some time. A lot of the movement in this county is heading west, and we had some pretty overcrowded situations in schools on the west side of Gainesville.
School board spokesperson Jackie Johnson says Meadowbrook is the first new school in 12 years in Alachua County. Johnson also says children who don't attend Meadowbrook will still benefit.
This had a domino effect because being able to relieve the overcrowding at the closest schools gave us the opportunity then to relieve overcrowding at some other schools further away. And so it's really going to help that entire part of the district.
Johnson says Meadowbrook will offer high-tech solutions to learning and will also be very environmentally friendly.
Tankless water heaters, for example, sensors on the lights, things that save on water, that save on energy. We're able to use natural light, so we cut down on the amount of power we use. So
capacity for this $16.5 million school is about 700 students, and it's possible for the roster to fill up fast with all of the growth in Meadowbrook's district.
It's very important that we know specifically how many kids are coming to each school and in what grade levels, so we know that we start school with the right number of teachers and the kids are all settled in their classrooms.
Meadowbrook is set to open on Alachua County's first day of school, August 20th. They'll have their smart boards and energy-efficient classrooms ready to go. Lisa Norrie, TV20 News.
Meadowbrook and the other Alachua County schools will host a Meet Your Teacher event on August 17th. This will give parents and their children a chance to become more familiar with that new school. The University of Florida's marching band is in London, England, preparing for a big debut tomorrow. Today, the Pride of the Sunshine rehearsed for the opening ceremony parade. UK Prime Minister David Cameron actually stopped by to give the band a welcome. This is the first non-British band to play in front of Buckingham Palace. Also on Friday, the band will play at a Let's Move event sponsored by First Lady Michelle Obama. Now, later tonight in sports, Chris Price previews a couple of Gators looking to put Olympic gold around their necks.
Arrive hungry and leave happy for more than one reason. It's called Gainesville Restaurant Week. This is a way to support local restaurants. The Gainesville Area Chamber of Commerce is partnering with almost 20 locally owned restaurants to give customers special pricing from a special menu until August 5th. If you mention Gainesville Restaurant Week at any of the participating restaurants, you'll get that menu with entrees from anywhere from $10 to $30.
When you're in a smaller community, it's always great to support the local businesses, and so this is just a great way to make sure those restaurants stay around and stay successful, and you want to keep your favorite restaurant around.
So if you'd like to go out to dinner from now till the August 5th take part in that deal, go for a list of the participating restaurants. Go to our website, WCJB.com.
Well, still to come here on the TV20 News at 6, is there such a thing as looking gay? A statement from Lieutenant Governor Carroll is drawing criticism tonight.
And coming up next, we'll tell you why some folks say she needs to apologize. Stay with us.